Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today, I am talking about a book which is Ignited Minds, Unleashing the Power Within the India. This book goes the logical next step and examines why, given all our skills, resources and talents, we, so obviously capable of being the best, settle so often for the worst. What is it that we as a nation are missing? For at the heart of Ignited Minds is an irresistible premise. The people of a nation have the power by dint of hard work and to realize their dream of a truly good life. The book was written in 2002 and speaks at length about Kalam work in DRDO and ISRO. He wants to ignite young minds of the 21st century and make India a developed country by the year 2020. Tons of references are made from his previous books and his famous autobiography Wings of Fire and from India 2020. In the ninth chapter of this book, he takes various themes. He begins with a rumination on peace, without which there can be no progress, and on the shift in the direction of his own life that occurred after surviving a helicopter crash. He explains how important it is for a child to have a role model and how they must have a dream. It is through dreams that actions happen. The main focus of the book is his interaction with children of our nation. He states that the young children are the first scientists. Science exists from question. Children ask inquisitive questions. It is from their spanking new minds that India's progress will transpire. One of the chapters is dedicated to the famous mathematicians of our country, remembering their priceless contribution to the world of science. He shares his experiences conversing with religious leaders on how spirituality can add value to our country's development and its people. He writes about his success and failures he has faced during the various projects during his work in making rockets, missiles, and launch systems. He explains how our resources in the areas of science and technology are being underutilized and how such potential can be tapped. There is a chapter based on his interaction with children all over India. Other chapters contain the insights he gained in his meetings with sons and seers, scientists, outstanding thinkers, and others. There are accounts of some promising experiments in agriculture and in the medical field. Through his experiences and observation, he goes on to explain the importance of participation of youth in the building the nation. He was a visionary who saw a vast potential in the youth to bring out the best for the country. He believed in investing in the young to reap fruits for our mother India. His ideas show how we could kindle the fire in them and then exploit their ignited minds to carry on with the nation's development. He had a mission to see India as a developed nation, and hence he urges throughout the book that we must look at the bigger picture to realize our dreams. I hope that when you go through these 9 chapters, you will be given the guidance that he got from the people of our country and feel connected to the wisdom that is so special to the soil. The reality of a developed nation will become part of your daily life. I will recommend this book to the people of India, especially children, because they had found his electrifying thoughts highly inspiring. Only a united vision launched with the renewed vigor will bring the young force into action. It is a good and lightweight read if you had wished to understand what thoughts and expectations Kalam had for the country. I end this by rating this book 4 stars, and if you are looking forward to read this book, then the link is given down below. And if you want to see more of this content, then it might be a good idea to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you are the first to be notified when there are new videos released.